So that you can also be known. Okay, Stephen now needs Bible. Okay, let me send. Why? They know you. Listen, there are certain people right now, when they just reach into State House, they don't even just need to knock. No, there's who? Just by name. Oh, just let him come. I'm using State House for you to understand. This is it. What does he need? He needs people to gun up. Oh, just send, just send. Hallelujah. Do they know your name? Is your name known? Where is it known? That you talk about every day. All of them were known for certain things. But all of them, the uniqueness was the presence of God. Live about prayer. Sorry, yes, because prayer makes it. All of them look from Abraham to the list. Let's talk about Paul, because it was the list. He's the last apostle to be called. All of them were known. But there's another thing that has come. What makes Paul to be a different person, yet was the last? It is one, the presence of God and the power of God. Paul tells me that even in times when others failed, for him he stood. In the morning, Minister Esther told us in the book of Romans 8:36, what shall separate me from the love of God? What? Who is saying that? Paul. Shall be tribulation, suffering, afflictions, famine, trial, tragedy, difficulty, hunger, nakedness. He says nothing shall separate me from the love of God. Isn't that nothing shall separate? Have you reached to such an extent? Don't you ask yourself why he is the apostle that wrote almost 14 books in the New Testament, and yet there were 12 apostles, including him, the 13th one? We only have 13 apostles, if you didn't know, in the Bible. 13. And the word apostle means he who saw Christ. That's why I don't want to tell you to ask your apostles whether they've seen Christ. I'll not ask you that. No, I'll leave that aside, because leave men of God. But I'm trying to tell you the truth. Don't you ask yourself? He documented 14 books of the New Testament, 13 to 14. The 14th is not given to him, but the part of it is him, meaning 14. And this one, see Matthew, only one. But Matthew was with Christ, witnessed. Peter, you're a rock, and on this, the church of God will be built, and the heights shall not stand against it. Heights of hell shall not stand against it. Your name is Peter, and on this truth, my church shall be built. On this truth. He was with Christ, but still, we see him in the New Testament, in Acts, after Acts. We start Paul. Not him, no. That's why he stopped, and we see only Paul taking the word, taking the lead. Why? He understood the principles of God. Child of God, there are certain things which you do not need to just talk about, but to understand. I love the fact that you're here. Be persuaded from today to live a fast and a prayerful time, a prayerful life. Be enticed today to live a prayerful life. And the Lord will enable you to stand. Do not accept